All right, and welcome
Alrighty.
to another edition of Just a Couple Guys Talking Football with PJ and Tate. Tate, you're probably feeling a lot more better than I was after this last weekend, I should say.
I know. I got my heart absolutely ripped out of me by a Bo Nix injury.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I'm proud of this team. I'm proud to call myself a Bronco fan.
Yeah.
But it was gut wrenching. So yeah, and tough luck for you, and you guys had him.
We did, and to be honest with you, we'll get into that too. I actually did think we were going to win. They punted in overtime. I was like, we're methodically driving, and then that interception was like something we just didn't experience all year. So that's why it was just kind of like, gut wrenching. In another way, it's like, what is this? Wait, everything lined up for us to win, and we didn't. It was even on the Rams' faces. Like I heard, like some experts talk about it this week. They said you looked at the Rams' faces; they look like, oh god, we're going to be just the latest one on the chain for the Bears here. But let's go with your game. Let's go with your game first, because I got to be honest with you. I think your game was the most exciting.
It was in the most controversial.
And I want to get your take on that too, for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Man, it was. If you guys remember what I said last week about the Bills and the Broncos, the Broncos defense has been giving up yardage, and there's holes everywhere since the bye week. Did not change. The only thing that happened is they got 5 turnovers. That's the only reason why they won. They barely won. Had to go to overtime, even with 5 turnovers, and won by 3 points. Yeah, the 2 PIs at the end of the game, you could call them. They weren't calling them. Like, I know, like, the media and Bills fans are like, you weren't calling them all game. We call them. The last one on Mims was so obvious pass interference is like, thank you. The one on Cortland, that's pass interference that we've been seeing in the regular season. If you notice in these games, they're not calling pass interference near as much in the playoffs.
And the other thing about that sudden one, too, is, sorry, folks, but that was roughing the passer against Bo Nix if they didn't accept that penalty.
And roughing the passer.
Yeah, it was roughing the passer, too.
And then also they missed on the Bills' last drive when they were backed up in the end zone. 2 holding, on Cooper and I think maybe Allen.
Yeah, like when the Bills, you talk about when they, big time.
They had him, and that would have been a safety. They didn't want to call that in the game there. So let's just call that like, okay, the Broncos didn't get stuff their way either. Okay, the interception.
You're talking about the last one with the roll,
yes,
right? The roll.
That one, I go back and forth because there's certain angles, but the one thing I will say is once he falls down, the Broncos defender is clearly, his hand is underneath the ball.
Right.
So I think is he down by contact? I don't, so if it was regular season, they would have called it a reception. I don't know.
I think here's the thing that everybody's kind of getting crazy about is that they barely looked at that they barely did anything with it. And I don't dispute that. It's like, hey, this is technically a change of possession. You should probably look at it kind of thing. But my thing is this. I think the way that McMillan had the ball so quickly, like when they're going down.
It was.
I didn't really have a play with him. I didn't have a problem, with the play in general. I thought that they called it correctly. And really, there was a play very similar in the Bears, but I could see Devontae Adams down better than I could see Brandon Cooks down in so many ways. Sure. And not only that, McMillan, like you said, his hands right in there with him. Devontae Adams in the game, the Bears game, Devontae Adams had it the whole time, fell, then somebody ripped it out. McMillan, he had his hand in there the whole time. I can't tell when one thing's down for a catch and who's got possession of it. The main thing that I think was the most eye-opening thing is McMillan comes out with that ball so fast. He rolls and he's got the ball. If Cooks was down by contact, how is he learn? You're talking about a hair of a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and to me, and I've seen every angle, and I still kind of rule with it being an interception. Obviously, I'm a Broncos
I think
fan.
so too, man. I think it is an interception.
But and another thing too is dude, they weren't calling holding on the Bills' offense all day long. Our pass rushers were getting held almost on every play. So we can talk about this. I'm like a couple friends at work was like, oh, you see that game just shows you the NFL's rigged. I'm like, hold on a minute.
That's ridiculous.
Rigged. Okay, I'm like
rigged. They want Josh Allen out of the playoffs.
Josh Allen, the darling of the NFL.
Yeah,
I would think what they would want in the AFC Championship game. So give me a break with that. And if they really said it was rigged, they would have called holding on that play when Josh Allen was in his end zone, and it would have been a safety. If they were really rigged for the Broncos, come on. And trust me, the league does not want the Broncos, especially now with Stidham and Sam Darnold, possible Super Bowl. Give me a break. They don't want. There's no superpowers there. There's no superstars there. The NFL doesn't want this. Nobody knew about the Bo Nix thing. Okay, I'll tell you. The Bills had 184 yards rushing and 280 or 90 yards passing. They didn't punt one time. This is what I'm talking about. The Broncos, all since the bye, is everything has to go perfect for them to win. It was another game that everything went perfect for them to win.
Yeah.
Sean Payton had 10 rushing plays. He abandoned the rushing game. Okay. Bo played lights out. He took you. I think the nation saw how good Bo Nix is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's not the talent like Caleb Williams, but he is a very good quarterback, and he made so many plays happen with his legs that we're not going to see this week. Heartbreaking. I mean, amazing. I wasn't even that. I was like, oh, thank God we got out of it. That's how I felt. And then an hour later, I was on the phone talking to family and stuff, and then my phone started blowing up. Bo Nix's ankles broke. I'm like, what? Yeah. And so my heart just totally went out. But it's pretty crazy with Josh Allen super pissed. With the Sean McDermott, how the front office is handling everything and pointing the finger. Look, another game that you could easily say the Bills should have had that game.
Okay.
How the firepower was happening and everything.
All right. There's a couple things I want to discuss. And I listen, I think the Broncos did play well. I think Bo Nix is the straw that stirs the drink of the Denver Broncos offense. He is the guy that keeps him going. Like you said, he's got him hyped. He's got him ready. Even like I said, with all the drops that are infuriating about the Broncos, he still throws to those wide receivers again and again. He just is nope, we're going to keep going. Yeah.
Again, you were even complaining about it. Cortland Sutton, again.
Yeah, again.
It's
again. And he kept throwing to him, and then he finally started making plays. Okay, so that's one thing. Absolutely. Broncos, awesome. Felt like a gut punch when you found out about Bo Nix. Absolutely. Bills stuff. Bills defense, once again, folks, at the end of the game, I wasn't shocked when the Broncos pulled off and got a couple pass interferences because the Bills defense was toast at that point. That's all they had left in their they had no way to make a play. They just had to make an interference. That's it. That's where they were at. Josh Allen had not a great game. As great as that offense looked, a lot of turnovers.
Yeah,
and I know he was upset after
receivers. Another receiver dropped a touchdown.
Yep. I mean, and I'll just be honest with you. I just think that there was plays that he absolutely gave Denver Broncos. I mean, I think the play at the end of the second half and the start of the third, I mean, one of them, I think the guy was untouched, so he can't really blame it on that. But I think the one before the half, I was like, what is he doing? And so that's a thing. Yes, what's going on in Buffalo right now is crazy. Listen, I think we both said that Sean McDermott was probably going to be coaching for his career this season in Buffalo because it just felt like something was going to change. Now, do I think it needs to be thrown under the bus as it seems like some things are happening? And AKA, hey, Buffalo, look at how a lot of other teams don't do it and maybe don't have your owner talk so much because he just definitely kept digging a hole yesterday or the day before, whenever that was. Listen. It's, this isn't a shocker that they're trying to figure out something, because Buffalo only has so many clips left with Josh Allen. Pretty soon, he's not going to be the Superman Josh Allen. And I think one of the things that we brought up, and I think you said too, is how great of a team that they are, or how great that their offense was. I mean, I named Josh Allen, I named James Cook. Name me another guy. I mean, Khalil Shakir, he's okay. Don't get me wrong.
I'll rebuttal you with this. Name me superstars on the Broncos offense, please, right now.
Hang on. Wait.
Superstars.
No, I know. Give me a minute.
There's none.
Give me a minute. I'm still thinking. Yeah, there is none. Yeah.
Miners are right guard, and Bulls are left tackle. And Bo Nix. That's it.
Yeah.
So the superstar crap, no.
I'm not saying that you need a superstar, but you need some Jimmies and Joes, as they say. Like,
they got plenty on that offense, PJ. Like, honestly, the Bills' offense is not the problem.
Well, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. It's the defense is more the issue. Yes, you're absolutely right.
They got plenty of talent on that team. They're
You're right.
constantly in the playoffs. They're constantly a 12.
Do you think it was time to move on from Sean McDermott? Because I
do.
I kind of didn't have a problem with it.
No, I didn't either. I think Harbaugh's an idiot for taking the Giants job. I would have waited. I don't know the offensive. I don't know the whole structure and the ownership structure like they know. And to me, you got a Hall of Fame quarterback right now who's in his prime. I would have been waiting for this Buffalo job. 1 week is all you had to wait. I don't understand the whole Giants pick. Like, what you're gonna have to you don't have a lot of pieces there. You have a lot of pieces.
I think they went strong for the hoop, and I think they made sure that they paid the guy so he wouldn't leave. I think that they decided it was him, and they went after him really hard. Let's talk about let's jump before we get too deep into that. Let's jump to the debacle that happened in Seattle, which was 41-6. Seattle Seahawks.
I didn't even watch it. I'll tell you this.
I fell asleep actually halfway.
I didn't even watch any of it. I didn't watch a second of that because so much stuff was going on.
I thought San Francisco was going to be out of bullets. Yes, I thought that they were done because I thought they'd get lucked out beating Philly, because Philly's offense just couldn't put it together. But I didn't expect this. I didn't expect 41-6. That's wow. Seattle impressive. And Seattle's offense,
very impressive.
Seattle's offense woke up too. By the way, Sam Darnold
too. They start the game off with a kick return.
Oh, right when I saw that happen, I go, "That's not a way to start San Francisco."
There was times where I could have watched that game too, and I was like, I don't want to even watch any of this. Like, I kept looking at the score. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. I think it was just the Niners. Just luck ran out, and they got hit by a buzzsaw. And good for honestly, I hate the Seahawks. Being a Broncos fan, Super Bowl 48, but also they were in our division. But good for
Steve
Sam
Largent.
Darnold. Yep, Steve Largent. Clint Kubiak, always root for the old coaches' pedigrees. But yeah, they're going to be a force. That's going to be a good game. The Rams Seahawks.
I'm looking forward to it. I guess I thought that San Francisco had a little bit more fight, so I said San Francisco. I think I said last show. You should be insulted that it was 7.5. I guess it wasn't insulting enough.
Yeah, that's what you did say, right?
My goodness, I did say that. Seattle impressive.
I think it just got too much to them. They got up so fast. They were scoring so fast. It's just San
Francisco was.
It's like Super Bowl 48.
It was shaky for the last couple weeks, and it finally just blew through. The other thing I want to talk about that blows, and this happened in the early game on Sunday, CJ Stroud and his performance against the New England Patriots. 28-16 was the final. And I got to be honest with you, the score shows closer than the game actually was, in my opinion. CJ was absolutely dog crap in this game.
He was missing wide open guys, interception. I don't know. Like, he looked lost from the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
He just looked like a deer in the headlights type of deal.
I mean, 4 interceptions, right?
That was the debate, too. It's like, when are you going to pull the trigger and put Mills in, who's been having good, like, hey, CJ, I don't know if this is your day. We're going to sit you. I don't know.
I heard this on the shows earlier this week. We all listened to the national stuff, and some of the people were saying, how much money did CJ Stroud cost himself in the last 2 games?
Yep.
Because they cannot pull the trigger. They still have to pick up his fifth year option, which is technically they can right now, because his 5th year is 2027. So they can right now. But they are also, I hear, waiting.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, seriously, because they could give him his extension. You're absolutely right. He's chasing his rookie year, and for all of this ascension that you should be stepping up. I get that you're going to regress a little bit, maybe second, third year, as guys kind of get used to you. But man, how do you regress that bad in the playoffs? Like the defense did everything
he
looked
like a rookie quarterback starting his very first NFL game.
It was bad. So far behind the receivers, a couple of them. I was
like wide open guys too. Like wide open guys.
Well, and you've got a guy just lead him out of bounds. He's right here and he's throwing all the way to his back. And I mean, the cornerback made a good play. Don't get me wrong. But when you're throwing that far behind him, the cornerback's the only one that's going to make the play. How is your receiver going to make a play? I'm with you, man. I think that they got to really consider giving Davis Mills maybe more of a chance because. Hey, he was pretty solid when CJ was out earlier this year with a concussion, as you well pointed out. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think that Houston wants to do the thing where you want to pay Tua like you paid, you don't want to pay Stroud like you paid Tua. Because I think Miami's regretting that 110%. And if I'm Houston, I wait. Why don't we just see how this year plays? You can pick up his fifth-year option and whenever you want. That's my thought process.
And that's what I would do. I'd go into this year and, all right, CJ, you're our guy. Mills, you're staying.
Yeah.
See what you got, kid. And we're going to pull the trigger. If he plays like that, then we're going to put Mills in. And do not tie yourself to him long term.
Yeah.
You do not have to do it. These teams have got it because they play these games all the time.
Felt so bad for Houston.
If we do it now compared to when he's doing really good, there's always that. Okay, if we do it for this time, just wait.
Just wait. Just wait. I mean, absolutely wait on this one because. As you brought up, he is chasing his rookie season. That means his best was when nobody had any tape on him. His rookie year, when nobody had any tape on him and he took the league by storm. Guess what? If they go worse after that, that usually is not a good sign. And I mean, that's kind of that's the same thing that happened with Tua and everything else. I mean, CJ just obviously needs something to work on. And listen, I think a little bit more healthy competition might serve that guy right, too. Because if you feel the pressure of somebody breathing down, it's going to affect it one way or the other, and it's going to make your decision a lot easier. Exactly. Let's talk about positive or negative. Let's talk about the Los Angeles Rams beating the Bears 20-17. I like we said earlier, I thought we did it again. Yeah, I did too. I was actually, one thing I want to say, that Bears defense came to play that game. My goodness, they came to play that game. Because minus a couple drives of the Rams, the Bears defense held strong, man. They played great. They weren't letting Stafford. I mean, they were getting pressure against Stafford. He looked like he didn't know what to do a couple times. I think Dennis Allen's game plan was solid. I think the Bears offense, I think they definitely left some points out there. Of course, the aggressive go for it on fourth all the time is a bummer. But, listen, I think for me, it breaks down to this way. 3 interceptions. That's what cost us the game. Because really, at the end of the day, Caleb won a bunch of other games very similar to this, but he didn't have 3 interceptions. And at the end of the day, that's it. Listen, that might have been one of the craziest throws I've ever seen to tie it up. I can't really enjoy it as much because of the interception that happened later. But give me your thoughts. Let me hear what you got.
I thought great game, epic game.
Yeah. Again, another one from
Yeah, and I think the Bears are just. I think they're right there. Caleb pulls a lot out of his rear end, and he's such a talent. I think he needs another year to just process the defense. He's still playing backyard football a little bit. It's worked. It's worked how many games? I know it'll work, but
we're not going to win seven in a row.
No, you can't. You can't keep relying on this stuff. That's
gone. It's not going to happen again.
That's why I always I've been saying a lot. He reminds me Elway. Because Elway back in the day would do nothing until the fourth quarter and then just make these heroic, amazing plays, and they were so conservative and they just let him go. Yeah, Ben doesn't do that. But all I'm saying is I just think I think Caleb just needs another year of learning, NFL defenses and stuff, and then like the simple stuff's going to come, and then he still has the heroic ball. I think if I'm a Bears fan, I am pumped about how far they came and like how much they have done it the right way with a combination of draft and free agents. And
guys are going to want to go there, by the way.
Yeah,
guys are going to want to go there.
Yeah, and it's showing you too that that they've drafted good too.
Yeah,
which you and I a few years ago were like, I don't know, but like, no. But now, like what they did, they got the offensive line is solid. The D line.
I think you could still look at a left tackle. I think you could be in the market.
Okay, you look at a left tackle, and you probably need.
But everything else, I think, is fine.
Pieces. Other than that, you guys are good. You guys have way more weapons than the Broncos. Like you guys have 2 tight ends. You have great running backs. So I'd be pumped. I know that sucked.
It sucked. It hurt because I think
we had them under 7 wins this year.
Oh
you and I both.
I know. I mean, here's the other thing too. I'll be honest with you. I actually went to that game thinking we would probably beat the Rams and not beat the Seattle Seahawks. I thought our road was going to be over no matter what at this next round. I didn't think, I had a hard time visualizing like, okay, I think we could beat the Rams, but I didn't think we could go into Seattle and beat Seattle. But that's beside the point. I think the main thing too is what kind of hurt too is you kind of know this, that is these guys found an edge together to play. Like, and this is the last time that this team, collective, coaches and players will be together.
A third of them will be turned over. Yeah.
Right. I mean, we've already lost Al Harris. He's the Green Bay defensive coordinator now. All that stuff. He deserves it. Like, there's probably Randall L is up in the air on staying, which I hope he stays. Bieniemy just became the Chiefs offensive coordinator. By the way, we should really actually mention that Matt Nagy right now has no job. And he has not been a finalist for any of the head coaching candidates. So
he'll come back with the Chiefs as their offensive their quarterback coach.
He's gonna work for me. And like what? It's gonna be something.
Watch.
I just think that's kind of crazy. But okay. But you're right. Like
okay.
This is the
let's
last
talk about
time
being
their edge together.
Do you remember?
We're gonna improve on a couple of things.
How Patrick Mahomes and Bieniemy were at each other's throat, and he was so pumped to get Nagy back. And since Nagy's been back with the Chiefs, they are a top 20 offensive scoring.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like so, that's what I'm saying.
You know why they're bringing. The Chiefs are bringing Bieniemy back because his edge, and to get him to frickin' because he's.
Yeah,
he's the old school coach of fiery.
Listen,
everywhere he's gone,
he did a great job as our running back coach. Hey, tell me how great our running game was all year, especially from a 7th round draft pick.
Peterson's running back coach,
right? So all I'm saying is he knows how to coach. So yeah, his exit hurts
like,
too.
You got like the whole thing went with the Bears because of Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
So. Like, this is what happens when you have a good season. You lose your.
And I know
this is part of it.
It is,
and this is.
And I'm sorry, I'm just not used to being in it. I guess it's a weird feeling.
Welcome to the. Welcome to the
guys. Let's talk about the rest of us. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the picks.
You go first.
All right. New England versus Denver. All right, listen. This is what I've said to everybody that's asked me, Jared Stidham. You've asked me the other day. Jared Stidham has been in this offense for 3 years, right? 3 years? 3 years? 3 years-ish? Sean Payton got him to come on over from the Raiders,
first free agent signed Sean Payton picked up.
He picked up was him. Does he have the knowledge to run Sean Payton's offense?
Yes.
Probably. Yes, he does. He hasn't played for a while. And that makes me nervous. And you're absolutely right. I don't know if you're going to have the same ability to run the ball as Bo does, like we've talked about.
No.
That makes me nervous. That makes me nervous because I don't know what's going to happen with your run game if Bo's not in there then. Because he kind of gets it rolling one way or the other. Can Stidham make some throws from the pocket? Probably. It's going to be a tough one.
I will say he's a better pocket. I think he's, at this point,
a better pocket passer.
He's a better pocket passer than probably Bo is. But It's the whole intangible thing. And I'm telling you, because when they benched Russell Wilson, Sean's first year here, his last two games,
Stidham went in.
I was like, Jared Stidham's a backup at best.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
No. I mean, here's the things that makes me nervous about Denver's offense, right? Denver's offense. Denver's defense, what's their Achilles heel? The run game, right?
Run game and covering freaking anybody out of the backfield by a line.
Yeah, New England makes me nervous with
that's
Hunter
Henry bread and butter.
and that run game. It makes me nervous. Listen, I think Denver could keep it close. If you guys had Bo, I'd probably be picking Denver to win. I'm going to pick New England. I'll pick Denver to cover the 4.5, and I'll take the over 42.5. Listen, if Denver wins, I'm not necessarily going to be shocked. I would love to see Denver win, but man, I have a hard time doing it. Especially, I think Vrabel's just on a mission now. And by the way, I don't know if Sean's comments helped. I don't know if it's a big deal, but I don't think it helped.
I listened to it, and I think that was taken out of context.
Okay,
I listened to the whole thing.
Okay. So go ahead.
Sean's playing mind games right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what Sean does. He thinks he's a Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. He thinks he's this Jedi master of what he does, but he does a lot of good things. He tricked the Minnesota Vikings into drafting J.J. McCarron or whatever the hell.
McCarthy, one pick before.
Okay. So he tricked that. He always has a trick up his sleeves. Right after, he gave his press conference. Hour later, he came up in his street clothes, said, Bo's done, broke his ankle, second to last play, we're rolling with City. And basically, so what he's doing is he's like, hey, Jared, and he goes, you guys better watch out. So he's showing Jared, like, we got all the most confidence in you. I'm putting the pressure on myself, this and that. Jared Stidham is a very serviceable backup. He's a very smart quarterback. He got drafted by New England Patriots in the 4th round.
Yeah, he was there for a while.
First move when he went to the Raiders was picking up Jared Stidham. Okay, then the Broncos did it after 2 years with the Raiders. Broncos did, and then there has been trade requests after trade requests to trying to get Jared Stidham on other teams, and Sean Payton's like, absolutely not. So is he a valuable backup? Probably could start for a few teams. Absolutely. My problem is he hasn't played since the preseason. He started 2 games here, and I think he started 4 with the Raiders. So he doesn't have the Jeff Hostetler thing, okay? For the Broncos to win this game is you're going to have some offensive freaking firepower because let's face it, our defense has holes everywhere. They get very lucky on stuff, okay? We're going to have a running game, which we know Sean Payton will abandon that like he did last week, 10 running plays. You're going to have to make some big plays through the pocket. You can't have any penalties. You can't have any drops that we've had every game. We're the number one offense with drops. You can't have a whole bunch of 3-and-outs with the Patriots. So it's damn near got to be a perfect game that we have not seen with the Denver Broncos in 19 games this year. So there has to be too much. The defense is going to have to they're going to have to get about 3 turnovers. Okay. Good thing is Drake May's never played in a game this big.
Right.
Okay. They have played the Texans defense, the Broncos defense, and maybe the Seahawks. So the top 3 defenses. So good for him. So we're seeing not a lot of production, but that run game. And you can move the ball on the Broncos. It's the same thing like I said last week. The Broncos offense isn't designed to stack points. But we saw that Bo can do that with his legs when he takes the game over. And he pulls he pulls like some Patrick Mahomes, not like the Caleb Williams 40 yards down the field, but like the 15, 20 yards, runs around, then hits a dart. I honestly, if Bo Nix didn't get hurt, I'm picking the Denver Broncos too. But I got the exact same thing as you. This sucks being a Broncos fan, but it is what it is. It's the NFL. What scares me too is this is his 3rd break in his freaking right leg now. High school, college, and pro.
All right.
And he broke his back last year too.
Give me a percentage. What is the percentage chance that the Broncos have to win? 20%? 25? 30? All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
But here's the deal: the crowd's going to be crazy. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold.
Yeah, it's going to be cold.
It's bad weather here. You guys have been don't
Whoa,
Chicago. Colorado's been an average of 65 degrees. It's going to be like 9 or 10 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold here. It's cold here.
It's going to be loud. So dude, who knows? Maybe the Broncos come out and get turnover, short field. Okay, hey, we get a touchdown here. I will tell you, Sean Payton is going to pull some
crap. He's going to pull some stuff out of his butt. Listen, you want to talk about emptying the clip?
Yeah,
you
want to talk about emptying your 50 shot banana clip M16.
Yeah,
he's going to do that.
He's got it, and he's got. Listen,
he's going to do it.
You're going to look at the binder of a play call, and he's going to be going through it all. Brother.
But guess what? None of those plays have worked all year. Okay. But yes,
well, that's just because
I agree.
It wasn't Jared.
I agree. Another good thing too, you could say, is that there's not a lot of info on Jared Stidham, strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I don't know. Right. Grable's a king of freaking.
Listen, I just think
in-game adjustments. It's just too much. It's to me, it's just too much to overcome.
The problem is, I think that this game can be a close game. If you're going to ask me if I trust Drake May or Jared Stidham to make a play, I'm probably going to pick Drake May, and that's why I kind of went that way. And listen, if it was Bo or Drake, I'd probably say Bo, because Bo's been doing it a little bit longer. Bo's 35 years old, right? How old is he? No, I'm just kidding. He's like 26.
25.
So,
he had like 12 years in college.
All right, let's talk about the NFC Championship.
Hurricanes.
The Los Angeles Rams playing the Seahawks for the third time this season. The last game, the Seahawks came back big, took it to overtime, won the game. Listen, I kind of was torn on this game, but I kind of want to. Let's let you lead on this one.
Yeah, this is a very up and down for me. I think Seattle's got something magical going. They are so explosive. Their defense is amazing. Top 3 defense. I don't know who has a better defense, the Texans, the Broncos, or the Seahawks.
Seattle's going to be loud, too. It's
going to be super loud. But that doesn't bug me at the Rams because,
they've been there before. They've been there.
Been there, done that. They're a division rival. I just think Seattle's got something going for them. I think
Charbonnet going out injured.
However, is Sam Darnold going to Sam Darnold it? We've been waiting for it. He hasn't done it yet.
We've been waiting to see. I'll be honest with you. I'm picking Seattle in this one, and a lot of it is because of how the Seattle Seahawks look putting San Francisco away. And I know San Francisco was teetering on kind of collapsing, but they punched them in the face. They played 3 phases of football. Their defense played lights out. Their special teams made plays, and their offense made plays too. Sam, who technically was injured with an oblique, he didn't play. Drew Lock was in by the 4th quarter. So I think that Seattle keeps the train rolling. I think it's going to be Seattle playing New England again in the Super Bowl. I think that's where I think Seattle actually covers the 2.5 too. I think the Rams. Listen, the Rams, I think, got lucky beating the Bears. I'm going to say that, too. I think the Rams got lucky beating the Bears. I think, can they go to Seattle and play well? Sure. Though, if I'm Seattle, I've got a better front 7 than the Bears. And the Bears got how much pressure on? They were bringing them. And if I'm Seattle, I'm going to look at what the Bears are doing and go, hey, this is where we run into the pressure. But, that's my thought.
No, I agree with you. I think that's a great take. Man, it's fun, right?
Oh, man, it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
And I just getting back to the Broncos real quick.
Yeah,
I'm super proud. I'm super proud of them. Like, holy cow!
Just like the Bears. I didn't expect them to make it.
Well, just far. They've been so resilient. There's been so many games this year they should have gave up.
They could have given up against Josh Allen. They could have given up against
injuries.
Josh Allen.
They've had injuries. Surtain's been out. By the way, he is not impressing me very much this last few games. Because remember, I was texting you.
I think he's hurt too. I think he's hurt more than he's letting on. I think he's gutting it out. But especially because didn't he go down with a shoulder right away too, and he got back in? But
he's got a shoulder. He's got a knee thing.
Yeah.
partially tore his pec. But like, all I'm just saying is like, I'm like, you know, the audience, everything is, I'm super optimistic Broncos fan all the time.
Oh yeah, super duper.
But like, I am super happy with them.
Of
course, I want them to win. I think this is just.
Listen, I'm going to be rooting. I listen. If you really want to know, I'm rooting for the Broncos all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be hands down Bronco Nation, orange and blue. You know, but the problem I have.
There's
is
talk too that J.K. Dobbins, he's practicing, but to me,
that's what
like
I'm hearing.
But you've been out 2 months. Your timing, but. I will take it if they.
Guess what? The offense ain't necessarily going to have the greatest time having a quarterback back there for the first time.
It's going to be double reverse.
Hey, God, hold on. J.K. Dobbins is passing down to Jarrett Stidham. Jarrett Stidham's crossing the field. He's pitching to Evan Ingram, and Ingram runs it.
And it's going to be fun to watch. But like,
it's going to be.
It was funny. I was listening to Adam Schefter. On local, he always comes on local stations here because because
he was a Denver guy, right? Wasn't he? Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's from Michigan.
I meant like he reported for the Denver guys.
Yeah, he did, but like, like a lot. He's not the only one who said this. Is like Sean Payton is secretly just like, this is what he loves is to out.
Yeah, he loves it like a challenge.
He's crazy. He's crazy. He's like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's up all night just figuring out how in the hell.
Dude.
And like, this is where Sean is he got a chip in. I'm going to show the league how great of a coach I am. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who. And he's 13-4 with backup quarterbacks. But AFC Championship game, not a running game.
Well, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be interesting. We're going to be fixing to find out.
Super Bowl 50.
All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up for us on this show. Broncos Nation, let's ride. Let's get it. Let's get it done.
No, that's freaking Russell Wilson. Let's ride.
Oh, sorry.
Let's cry with him.
Let's cry. Let's cry.
Now, that's another thing. We got $32 million in cap space after our season's over with.
Well, it's about time. It's about time. Hey, if Sean Payton can get you guys to the Super Bowl with having that kind of a crutch that he's been having to deal with, that's pretty impressive. That's all I'm going to say. But we are out.
Yeah, I say next week we just do the
coaches and